Hello everyone, hello beautiful people. So for today's video, I'm just going to give you an update of our backyard farm. It's been a while, I know it's been a while because we are trying to figure out things or our failures. That's why it's been a while. But as of now, I'm going to show you all of the chickens we have here. As you can see, they are actually big now. Okay, and some of them are laying eggs already, but those are the ones that we just bought recently. They are 9 months old when we bought them, so they are really ready to lay eggs, and each one we bought it for 1,000 pesos. Okay, of course that already you can make sure that they are hens. Okay, so we still have a few roosters, but we are going to harvest them soon, and some of them we already gave to the neighbors, and some of them we already cooked. So this is the chicken coop here, where you can see that there is no rice hulls anymore, no plywood anymore, because of course they're big enough to fight for themselves, you know. So it's not here anymore. So it's just the chickens and of course their poop. Once again, in the morning, we clean up, or Juvie and my dad, Juvie is the husband of my sister, so they clean up here all the way. They clean up here morning and nighttime just to maintain the cleanliness, you know. So as you can see, there's poop everywhere, of course, because they're roaming around everywhere. And as you can see, they're eating madre de agua. Well, I can show you more of the videos of that, where chickens loves madre de agua. So my dad will harvest madre de agua in the morning and then give it to the chickens, and then that's where they eat them. So now the next update, by the way, we still don't have pigs here, but it's gonna come soon because we are just trying to perfectly figure out what's going on with our BSF facility area. So as you can see, there's chickens here, or there are chickens here inside as of now because they're sick. So we separated them from the good ones, and we are trying to treat them as much as we can because of course they have to survive. All right, now I'm going to show you, ow, 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 this one. This is the part where the chickens lay eggs. As you can see, there is a chicken there, right there. And by the way, all of the eggs that you can see, those are fake eggs, okay, because we wanted to train these chickens to lay eggs in here. See, this is plastic. We bought that online, although we might have some real ones, which is this. See, this is a real one. I can't prove it. I can't break this to prove that it's real. But these are the plastic ones. See the difference? One is shiny and one is not. So this is the fake one and this is the real one. So we got one. We already gave one tray for the coffee shop because most of them, oh, there's one more. See? Most of them, or not really most of them, but I guess we bought like 19 or 20 ready to lay hens, and then a few of little ones, maybe 9, I guess. I'm not really sure with the numbers, but we just bought them recently, maybe like a month ago or 2-3 weeks ago. So that's why we have these ready laying eggs. Look at them, look how big they are. Of course, when they are big, they eat a lot as well. All right, so yeah, it's just nice to see that we are getting some protein from our own chicken, you know. So yeah. Next, I wanted to show you our BSF love cage. I think I've uploaded a video of our love cage that does a lot of flies. Now, I want you to look at this. Actually, there's nothing in it. Well, there's a little bit of them, but we don't have any of the BSF here anymore because for some reason, I really don't know exactly how will I explain it, but let's just say it's a failed one. Okay, but before everything was gone, we collected like 17 grams of eggs before we let go of those flies.
Uy, sayang.
Actually, we already harvested a lot before that 17 grams. The first one was 1.2, 2 point something, and then 3 grams. And then the last time, the largest amount of BSF eggs that we have collected is 17 grams, which means 17 grams, it means 17 boxes, okay? Because there's a chicken chicken there ready to lay egg. Okay, so 17 boxes, okay? In one box, you have to put 1 gram, and 1 gram produces 4 to 6 kilos of BSF larvae. So that's when you give it to the chickens. But as of now, they are in 17 boxes. Right here, right there, see? Because of course we are trying to feed them for now to make them grow, of course, and collect more so that we can put some of them in our love cages. Well, each one cage only needs a kilo, okay, a kilo of larvae, or they will hatch into flies. They will turn into flies, and then that's when we do the cycle again. So as you can see, there are actually some of the BSF flies that is flying around because sometimes, I don't know, these are some of the minor problems that we are facing. That's why it's been a while that we haven't made any video yet, because of these. But still, we are going to show you. And again, these are the food waste that we are collecting from the stores in town, and that's what also the food of our BSF larvae. And yeah, so now I'm going to show you the eggies that we are using to collect the eggs. Okay, I'm going to show you some of the b-rolls of us collecting eggs, but for you to have an idea on what we are using. So what we did is we cut a plywood. I think this is 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch plywood with 1 inch by 6 inches long. Okay, and as you can see, there's 5 pieces of them, but 2 of them, which is this and this, we have here a glue. Okay, we put a glue in it, so it will create a space between, because they have to have a space, even just a little bit of space, because this is where they lay eggs. Okay, now 2 of them, so you put it here, the one without, and then with, and then without, with, and without. Okay, and now you have to tie them with the rubber band. just like that, one only. Okay, you don't need to tighten it too much, but just like that. Okay, because before we tried to put rubber bands in between. Instead of putting a glue, we put rubber bands in between, which is not good because the BSF lays egg on the rubber band. So we are always having a hard time collecting the eggs because it sticks into it. Okay, so which is not good. Now we came up with this idea to put a glue in between, so they have enough space to lay their eggs. When you make one, do not make it too big. Okay, like the spaces in between, do not make it too big, just enough to have a little space, so for them to lay eggs. Okay, again, plywood 1 by 6 inches, and then it has the glue dried. Okay, you don't put it wet because you're gonna have a hard time when you take it out for collecting eggs. So yeah, again, what do you call this? These are called eggies, and we have a bunch of them actually. I'm gonna show you here. So we just divide them into 3 love cages. So yeah, usually we put four of them in 1 love cage. So yeah, it's fun to collect eggs actually. Get a try, guys. So it's going to be a short video for now, guys. Next time we will make it longer and we will explain more about what is happening in our backyard farming. It is only just an update just for you to know that we are still here. And we are still learning, and we really wanted to 100% make sure of every step that we are going to make before we tell you, because maybe there are some of you there who are getting ideas from us, so of course we want it to be perfect. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's it for today, and thank you very much for being with us, and we'll see you in our next one. Bye.